15s is about the tradition of the sport of rugby. It's about culture. It's about brotherhood. It's about fraternity. It's about sisterhood. It's about people who matter to one another. They play in sub-zero conditions, they play in 100-degree conditions, and they play for each other. Ask any of them, and they will tell you that they can't imagine their life without the sport of rugby, without the game of rugby. Big parts of Sizzle Reels are about vision and voice and our intentions and what we're trying to say, how we're trying to say it, chemistry with the cast members, with the audience, and all of those various things. And so that's why I have you here. Is I want to talk about your intentions in terms of how you plan as the cinematographer and director for this show, how you plan on carrying it off visually.
Yeah, that was a huge part of it for me. Is there was really an evolution when approaching this project. I kind of went into it knowing nothing about rugby, knowing nothing about the culture of rugby, and sort of approaching it from this deadpan sort of stock sports photography kind of onset, knowing full well when I'm going into it that I was going to have to evolve, but I had no idea where I was going to go with it. It became very clear to me the very first time we shot about the culture, about the brotherhood, about the warrior poetness of it, that the way that I had approached it was all wrong, but I was still outfitted very well for where I wanted to go with it. And with that in mind, I took the aesthetic to a very desaturated, very narrow shutter angle, very stark, stoic kind of look to show the grittiness of it, to show the power of it, and to step away from a sports look and step more towards a cinematic look. The tone, the color palettes, the way the aesthetic of it is so very important. And I was initially set up for that, having my background in cinema and commercial work and things like that that are more dramatic in nature, lends itself very well to what we're trying to accomplish with 15s, which is to show the culture of what 15s is versus say 7s or more of a spectator sport. We're showing the brotherhood angle of it. We're showing the warrior poetness of it. We're showing the background, the earthiness of it. A lot of what's going on in here is very earth tones, very bloody reds, very browns, very golds, and I love the fact that we can utilize what we've already got, what we're going to be utilizing on this in a two camera, 3-man team kind of situation where we have 2 3-man teams, 2 cameras, 1 audio guy, maybe a runner, but so we can stay very light, but also with the current technology where it's going, 4K becoming the mainstay, much deeper color sampling being the mainstay, much more cinematic look being the mainstay, and the marriage of television and film, bringing that to the table, bringing that aesthetic, that look of cinema to this non-scripted reality format, I think is something that will be very next level. I think it will be very well received by the American people, and it will really bring home to them the reality of rugby, the way that it was made real to me, the way that I stumbled across it. I would really like to see the emotion being carried by the aesthetic, by the sounds, by the look, by the looks that people share, by the intimate moments. And I see that coming across very well with the format that we've decided upon.
It's a very special sort of ecosystem. Very special people play that ecosystem. There's not a whole lot of people that know about the culture. They know about the game, they may know about the sport, but they don't know about the culture of rugby. And it's our intention with 15s to bring that culture and that tradition and that camaraderie to the American public.